Right. Good morning, one and all. My name is S. Kumar. I'm from Triple department, and I'm having 12 years experience in electrical department. Today, I'm going to speak about the torque slip characteristics of three-phase induction motor. Right. So torque equation. If you see the torque equation, the torque is directly proportional to flux of the three-phase induction machine and I2R, that is rotor current, and the power factor of the rotor. So the torque of the three-phase induction machine basically depends upon this flux and rotor current and the power factor of the rotor. Then only the torque is going to produce a three-phase induction machine. Next, slip. So the next second one is slip. What is slip? Slip is nothing but the difference between the synchronous speed and the rotor speed. The synchronous speed is nothing but a speed of the rotating magnetic field, and the NR is nothing but a speed of the rotor. The difference between the synchronous speed and the rotor speed is nothing but a slip, and the slip we can express like Ns minus Nr by Ns. Next. So you can see the torque slip characteristics of a three-phase induction motor. So it is divided into two parts. That is, first stage is nothing but a stable stage, and the second one is unstable region. Stable region, unstable region. So why we are getting stable and unstable is because of variation of the slip. As the slip is changes from S is equal to 0 to S is equal to 1. Let us consider stable region. In this stable region, torque is in this stable region. This is a torque equation. That is, torque is directly proportional to S into R2 by R2 square plus Sx2 whole square. If you see this torque equation, the torque is directly proportional to slip, and the torque is directly proportional to R2 value, and also inversely proportional to slip. So in this characteristics, as we see that we have two regions, stable region and unstable region. In that, first we are going to see low slip region. In this low slip region, we are considering this Sx2 is very small. Why we are considering this Sx2 is very small? Because this S is very less, so that we can neglect this Sx2, so that what we are going to get the equation, torque is directly proportional to SR2 by R2 square, where the R2 will be cancelled and torque is directly proportional to S. That's why the torque speed characteristics, if you see, it is a straight line in the stable region. Next, this is a high slip region. This is very important. In this high slip region, the S value is more. That's why the R2 value is neglected. That's why if you see the torque equation, torque is inversely proportional to slip. So as you see, this torque is inversely proportional to slip, you will get the rectangular hyperbola. Please, graphical graph. So in this region, this is a stable region, and we are going to get a maximum point. This is a maximum torque. So every machine will have a maximum torque. At that, the machine is allowed to maximum torque. If you increase the more load also, the machine is not going to allow. That's why if you are still increasing the load, what will happen? The slip is going to increase, and the graph is going to increase like this and reach it to the maximum point. From this point, what happened? It is going to take diversion. That means if we are overloaded, the machine we are throwing into the unstable region, stable region to unstable region. That's why in this part only we have to operate the three-phase induction machine. If we increase the load, means it will go to the unstable region and coming to the stop position. That's why S is equal to Sm. This is the stable region we are dividing, and Sm to S is equal to 1 is a unstable region. If you see these torque slip characteristics, the y-axis and x-axis are there. In this y-axis we are taking the torque, and this x-axis we are taking the slip. If you see here, TST starting torque and TFL full load torque, and we are having 2 points are there. This is the starting torque, this is the full load torque, and this is the maximum torque. If you see these 3 points, this is nothing but operating points we can call. So that these 3 operating points is very important for the operation of a three-phase induction machine. So we can observe clearly by seeing this, by changing the slip value. As the S value is changing, we can go for motoring condition and also generating.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.